Shaolin Temple, but now I'm off the hills and slowly full of that ripple. I'm watching it dangle like a past participle. Mix my ripple with mo for stamp pipple. Taking spring water hits just a mid-pine pistol. That good green that'll wet your whistle. Hey, smoke out food, don't be pulling your pistol. And get your girl hit with my master struck missile. See chewing out the frame like a brand new pistol. Struck a dog bone down to the marrow and gristle. Full facial blow bubbles and rub it on your pimples. Shit up the hotel like a sack of hot crystal and pistol smoke. It's one for broke. Then I put it in her throat and she broke the choke. Should've told you how chunky it was. Go and get your girlfriend so she can help you out. Scream it out now. It ain't easy, man. Claim fame. Oh God, put me in the game. I'll be a man amongst boys forever. Living like the grown.
That's something here to tell me back it up.
What's up, people?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Not that you want them, Mike. You mean not by myself? I wouldn't have the kids if it was just me.
I got that Jared effect, sir?
No. Hell no.
Okay.
I explicit. If it was just me, I'd be explicit. Like, this is the adult program with Mr. Juice.
You are now joining Master Juice in the erect position.
No one under the age of 18.
TDE After Dark. What's up, Direct Edition attendees? This is your boy, the Robot Barbecue. T1 will bring you another fresh, heap, and hot plate of the Direct Edition, where you get the latest news and opinions, comic book, video games, action figures, and related movies with just
Man, we're really missing Wicked
a
right now.
man.
No, I was like, we're really missing Wicked right now.
With just a
Bamps.
I was gonna say night. We were on the same track. Nightcrawler's symbol of anime thrown in for good measure. And of course, you got the Forever Squad in the building. What's up, fellas?
What's going on? What's going on, man? We're really missing Wicked right now.
Hey,
No, I was like, we're really missing Wicked right now.
indicates that
With
this
just
channel is
Bamps.
intended for mature.
I was gonna say night. We were on the same track.
So why the fuck we should be cussing that?
No, we shouldn't measure. Just because we intended for mature audience doesn't mean we have
I've been fighting this battle since day one, sir.
Man, get your damn This channel is intended for mature.
I was gonna say night. We're on the same track. So introductions all around.
We should be cussing that.
No, we shouldn't measure.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts in the house.
Crash Bandicoot.
Doesn't mean we have
Battle since day one, sir.
the Booty Jedi, the original Booty Jedi,
The original, the number one, the only. Is there no substitute?
like the original Pancake Battle. So introductions all around.
We should be cussing that.
No, we shouldn't measure. Massachusetts in the house.
Crash
Day one, sir.
The Dynamite DJ, the original Dark Jedi, the original.
What's happening?
The only.
People?
No
Like the original Pancake Battle.
I'm trying to figure out why this broadcast said do work and friends running Rainbow Six.
Massachusetts in the house.
Crash
You running Rainbow Six?
We ran Rainbow Six too.
The original Dark Jedi. I can always tell.
What's happening?
Yes, we did.
People?
We ran Rainbow Six.
Like the original Pancake Battle.
I'm trying to figure out why this broadcast said do work and friends running Rainbow Six. This bitch here need to stop getting on the roof with them flip flops. We ran Rainbow Six
Right off.
too. What's
He
happening?
said I walked right up to the edge. Nope. We ran Rainbow Six. You know where that thing was.
So y'all was on Rainbow Six on Tuesday and you just slid off the roof.
Right off.
It wasn't no slide.
Why we see on the roof in the first place?
Well, see, just stop getting on the roof. Get up on the roof. And attach a rope, climb up if you want to breach through a window. I hang out on the side of the building because you go in there, you already in there with the enemy. They know where they at. You gotta find it.
Yeah. Why we see on the roof in the first place?
I'd rather know where I'm at and look in the window. Have my little gun. I look in the window, climb up. If I shoot my way to a window, I hang out on the side of the building because you go in there, you already in there with it. They know it.
And fell right off. I couldn't, because it gives you the option, because once you walk up to the edge, it's repel down. So I stopped and I pushed X. We're supposed to hold it and
repel.
So we could attach the rope, but apparently I didn't stop moving forward.
Did you scream when you fell? Oh.
I didn't.
Okay. I got it fixed.
But he was there sitting there, what you doing? I'm like, I'm down, I'm hurt, I'm bleeding out.
Y'all need some help on Rainbow Six Siege. Am I gonna have to get on this?
We would appreciate your help, sir.
Hey, don't fall for this.
Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for this. You fall for that if you want to.
Do y'all need me to join on Rainbow Six?
Hell no.
What about the division?
Nope.
You don't need me on that?
I don't need you on that
either. That's how it's gonna be?
That's how it's gonna be, Xbox.
I didn't want to say anything.
I guess somebody got the haterade this morning.
I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I've actually, there has been an awakening.
Uh-oh. Like a force awakening?
Like a force awakening.
Kylo Ren?
Maybe not that extreme.
See, you just like to set us up with the game.
I don't ever set y'all up.
You set us up.
I don't ever set y'all up.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
I didn't buy that.
But you talked about it. We're going to run a game.
No,
continue, sir.
No, I said my last Assassin's Creed was... I didn't even play Black Flag.
But first of all, he gonna say he'll get the game, right?
Yeah.
And then when he play, there's never a message that go out to say, "Hey, I'm hopping on. Y'all want to hop on?" You know, like I hit you up.
Right.
I didn't know I was supposed to do that.
Wait
a minute now. Hold on.
So then,
y'all trying to put all this evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Then when you get on and you see he on, you send him an invite. He gonna text you back. I can't get in your life.
He can't join the party.
That's not Rainbow Six. That's just Black Ops. For some reason, that's just Black Ops. Now I do admit one time I was gonna join your lobby, and when I actually got in and I seen the crew you were running with, and I was like, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. I'm gonna watch Netflix.
Hey. But they were gonna be on your team.
I played with them. I got some helpful tips from Jonas anyway.
Which were
don't fall off the roof was recommended.
That's only common sense.
Yeah.
Don't fall off the roof. Don't stay on the ground whatsoever. Because we ran as a squad. No one told me that the bomber was going to run and charge us. He just said there's a guy with a bomb.
First of all,
they just said there's a guy with a bomb. They didn't say the guy with the bomb sees you was going to charge your ass.
First of all,
there's a guy with a bomb. Where?
He's a damn lie. Because when he got in with me, I was like, okay, Juicy, we're going to go in this building. I said, the bomber's going to come at you like he a Taliban.
And you didn't get that?
And I said, just like, over there where the Shogun used to work, cross seas, they come at you with the bomb on.
His message must have got garbled up when he said that part. I was falling behind him. He got up on the roof. I stayed down and cleared it. Punched in the window to look inside. Next thing you know, boom! Guy just charged the window.
Now this guy running at him, but he's shooting at him.
So my aunt is asking, dude, I want these shirts.
Do you want what?
I want these shirts.
Oh, that's the
Joker?
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be. Why is the shirt so big?
It looks like a towel.
Sure.
Hey, you can fit in a box, right?
So the bomb came at you at like a Taliban
and blew up.
But he's shooting at him though. He's shooting at him and he's still running. What does that tell you?
I didn't realize he had the bomb on because I just saw a guy coming out shooting. I was like, wait a minute, what? Boom!
First off, the bomber has these lights on him and they're flashing.
He didn't explain that
You
the
know
guy
what?
would
That
have
kind of
flashing
sound.
lights.
That kind of sound like just how Jushin would go out to. Wait a minute.
So do work
I
over
didn't know he
here.
had his. I didn't know he had a bomb.
So but here's the thing. I wasn't the only one who went out like that. Nightwing also got taken out the same by a bomber because he split up with Jonas.
He was with Jonas.
He got taken out by a different bomber. He too. So there we are.
But to Nightwing's credit,
y'all did Scooby Doo the split up game.
To Nightwing's credit, he said, "Jonas, the bomb is coming. Let me get out. Let me get out."
What was Jonas doing?
Apparently holding the door. I don't know. Next thing I hear is boom.
Nightwing down.
I said, "Nightwing, you down?" Yes.
So him and Jonas, the only ones still playing. We're sitting there watching.
Not for long.
Jonas got taken out too. So we're all watching this guy walk through the stage, taking out guys left and right, as he found him. He's sitting his little probe. This fool stood over a floor above and saw Nightwing's body. He said, "Hey Nightwing, how you doing? Look all crispy, looking a little crispy."
I said I wish I had a little something to pour out for you, homie.
Pour it out for Nightwing?
Just something out for the homie.
But to my credit, I beat the board.
Completed the mission.
Yes,
I did my part.
I told him. I said he was a selfish player. I said anybody in his right, if he was a team player, he would have killed himself so he could start over and play with the rest of the team.
Damn that.
I told him somebody got to live to tell the story.
You're right about that. He completed the mission. FN 2187.
Completed it, son.
Yeah. Alright, hold on. Let's jump into nerd complete.
Woo!
I was supposed to pull the picture off. I didn't pull the picture, which was they were talking about which should be common sense. You got the amiibo figures, Nintendo amiibo figures.
Yeah.
They say don't buy them from flea market.
Well, duh.
I mean, you figure that'd be common sense. And apparently somebody put it on Reddit was asking if the amiibo that they bought was an actual figure. And it was of the Yarn Yoshi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like I sewed this thing together. That's how bad it looked. It looked like I sewed it together and then sold it at the flea market. But I didn't.
But you have to preface that you're not a seamstress.
I'm not a seamstress whatsoever. And I meant to pull a picture of it when I was pulling the other. It actually kind of looked like Kermit. Now y'all tell me if this is what Yoshi is supposed to look like. Yeah, you've seen Yoshi.
Yeah,
Nintendo. And I mean the Yarn Yoshis are pretty much spot on. They're just Yoshi. But tell me if this is
yarn.
This is Yoshi or if this is Kermit.
No peeking.
Kermit and Yoshi. Yoshi got raped by Kermit.
Oh man, really?
All right.
Put the pudding in the pudding.
Put the pudding in the pudding on the pudding, son. So here we go.
Somebody some back payment on child support.
They want to know if that's a real amiibo figure. But licensed by Nintendo.
Really? Yes, you should buy that.
He already bought it.
Has he tried to play it?
At the flea market.
Has he tried to play with it?
He didn't say if he tried to play it, but
God, I hope he does.
whatever his Reddit name was, Redditor Blah Kirby, you get a straight nerd complete
Straight up
for
jackets.
buying this at the flea market.
Oh man. I thought no one could make us look worse than those guys who infiltrating federal officers to get into a convention. Y'all are just getting stupider and stupider.
Yeah, there's some out there. Hold on. I just wanted to drop that one real quick. Let me give y'all these titles. You tell me what you think. So, as always, nerd comploots are nerd-related incidents where somebody does something idiotic. Here we go. 1 man arrested for pissing all over video games and Target store. Alex Roth exposed.
Alex Roth?
ROLT.
Okay. What did he do?
Scott's mechanic sexually assaulted woman who dressed as Scott's mechanic who sexually assaulted woman while dressed as Batman has been banned from London.
Wait, the guy was dressed as Batman?
Yes. And he sexually assaulted a woman. Now he's been banned from London. And here's one. This new Star Wars open world RPG.
Okay.
That one I don't have the full story of. But what it pertains to is that there was a...
Sorry, Wicked said that's some MJ-ish.
Really? Really? I think you're talking about the Batman.
The Batman one?
Yeah, really? Come on,
It's
Wicked.
true.
You should give me a little bit more credit. I wouldn't dress up like Batman.
I'm going to go ahead and take the Star Wars one off there. Because this guy opened a Kickstarter. And he wanted to raise money so he can petition Disney to do a new Star Wars open world game. Along the lines of like The Witcher 3. So he actually launched the new Kickstarter campaign. He was trying to get $200,000, but the only thing he needed was permission from Disney, working knowledge of the game industry, artistic skills, programming skills, and actual game design professionals to do the work.
So he need everything.
Yeah.
What is he doing then?
Raising $200 and petitioning Disney to make the game.
So he's making the game though, aren't they?
No, this was his.
Make his own.
Launched a Kickstarter.
Just for his own. Oh.
No, not his own game.
No.
He launched a Kickstarter to raise $200,000 to petition Disney to make the game. And his Kickstarter said, "I do not have permission from Disney to create this game as of now. Disney has no part of this as of now. I have received a reply from Disney telling me to ask Lucasfilm." That was on his Kickstarter page. And then a few days later, he took down the Kickstarter page.
Maybe he realized, this is what I'm begging.
No. Well, a lot of people caught wind of the story, and then started tearing them a new one.
Because to me, it sounded like he was trying to pay his bills.
That's what it sounded like to me too. Because listen to what he needed. He said, "All I need is $200,000. That's all I need. $200,000.
Just $200,000. You're not explaining why?
$200,000.
This is why.
Permission from Disney. This is the only thing I need to make the game. This is it.
$200,000.
That's it.
Permission from Disney.
Okay.
A working knowledge of the game industry. You don't even know how the game industry works.
Then, okay, next.
Artistic skills.
Which he doesn't have. But this is all he needs.
Wait. Autistic or artistic?
Artistic.
This is all he needs, though.
Programming skills.
This is all he needs.
And a slew of actual game design professionals to do the work.
He just want to be the boss.
He don't even want to be the boss. All he needs is $200,000. Permission from Disney. Working knowledge of the gaming industry. Artistic
skills.
Artistic skills.
Programming skills.
A
slew of actual game design professionals to do the work.
Here's what he needs.
An ass whooping?
An ass whooping. An ass whooping. Permission to catch another ass whooping. An artistic ass whooping.
Just in case you missed the first.
Programming ass whooping.
And a slew of actual ass whooping. But that Kickstarter page was up for maybe like a day or so, and then he snatched it down once some of the news site got wind of it. So last three, man arrested for pissing all over video games and Target stores.
Yes.
Alex Ross exposed. and Scott's mechanic who sexually assaulted a woman while dressed as Batman.
Let's save the Jushin Isk one for last because that one's gonna be funny and Wicked probably gonna have something to say about it.
All right.
I want to know what
Alex Rope. Let's get that out the way.
Nope. I want him to be in the middle, right where he was on the list.
Right.
I want to find out why this guy is pissing on games in Target.
You want to? Okay, yeah.
Because
that's just disrespectful.
Because they're in plastic.
Pissing all
you just think about what
would you still use it after? If they just take, maybe take it and wipe it off and
sanitize it.
If I don't know,
if you've seen him piss on it and then they're like, oh damn, this the one you wanted?
Am I getting a discount? Half off? I want
half off of the piss.
You know what? No, that's the game. You know what? They pay $20 for that game. You rewrap it,
but it's still in the plastic.
You rewrap it. It was pissed on, but it was pissed on.
I paid $20. You take that plastic off and give me it.
Take the piss plastic off.
Take the piss plastic off.
Wipe the box down with sanitizer. I got you. Pay $20. I paid $20. I paid $20 for the game.
Just do the sanitizer and wipe down the box.
Reduce the price to $20.
I could see him on the way home.
So I gotta wipe the piss off and reduce the price?
Yes.
I could see him on the way home now. He in the car. Oh, where the game at?
They tore the plastic off already.
You wipe the piss plastic off. You wipe the piss plastic off.
I'm gonna do it in the car. Wait till I get home.
Oh, okay. Anel.
Thought you knew me.
Muchkunovic walked into a Target store in Willsbury, Pennsylvania. He then took a handicapped electric cart, drove around the store, coming to a stop in the electronics aisle. After removing one set of urine-soaked pants.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
There can't be two urine engines.
Wait.
Okay.
He had the piss pants on.
After removing one set of urine-soaked pants, he exposed himself and began to urinate on video games and accessories.
First of all,
he had already pissed on himself.
Yes. Where is he getting all this piss from?
Having originally fled the scene, Wilkes-Barre police say
in the handicap car.
Did you not know there was a restroom at the front of the store?
Wilkes-Barre police said that a day later, Mochkanovic, 25, turned himself in when he was charged with open lewdness, public drunkenness, and disorderly conduct.
Oh, he was pissed? Oh, he was drunk.
How the hell did he flee the scene? He in a handicap car. What the hell wrong with these police?
It wasn't the police. It was the mall. It was the mall. Or the security guards from Target security guards. They couldn't get to him fast enough.
He fled the scene.
Hey, maybe he was on one of those.
Cat Williams.
He had.
I know, man. I know.
After removing one set.
Wait, hold on. How the cart go again, Juicy?
That cart sounds just like your window.
No, the window was higher.
The pitch.
Oh, my bad.
I just feel sorry for the video games. Why did it doesn't say why he pissed on the video game?
Why was he pissing?
He was drunk.
And he was 25.
He removed one set of urine-soaked pants.
One set of urine-soaked pants.
You know, your parents teach you if you gotta go to the bathroom, go. Not
on yourself?
To the restroom.
On
though.
yourself?
To the restroom, not on yourself. I don't.
You know what? That brings up another question. If you already pissed on yourself, why do you go home and change?
Maybe why did they car.
Why did they say one set after removing one set of urine-soaked pants?
You just want to make sure you.
Maybe he stopped the Target to get another set of pants.
They pissed on them. Maybe that's what he was doing. He put on a pair of pants while he was. Walked over to electronics.
Did it sound like he walked?
I don't know.
What was that first line again?
You're right.
He took a handicapped electric cart and drove around the store, coming to a stop in the electronics aisle.
But he go to the electric aisle, the electronics aisle to piss.
Drove around the store.
He just decided to piss over electronics. Maybe he can hold it and get back around there.
Can you imagine if you was on duty that night at Target?
I'm beating his ass.
Cause you know somebody had to clean that shit up.
Work, come back. Work, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's going on?
Work, this cat is over here pissing on the video game.
What video game is he pissing on?
It looks like. Hold on 1 minute. Can you step back for a minute, sir? He don't pissed on Call of Duty.
Which Call of Duty was it?
That's 3. Black Ops 3.
Well, tell him to hold on. I'll be right there.
Just wait to hear from me. No, go ahead. Continue pissing.
Cause I'm coming around the corner. Ah!
I'm gonna sign. I'm gonna clock out. Take off the shirt because I ain't coming back to work.
Maybe we'll put some gloves on.
Oh hell yeah!
Liz said she don't even want to know what we talking about.
If you just joining us, it's our nerd capoop, our first nerd capoop about, what was his name? Alex Mitchell-Kornovic?
Yeah, something like that.
In Pennsylvania,
we call him Piss Pot.
Piss Pot Pete took off one set of urine-soaked pants to piss on the video game at Target. Just to bring y'all up to speed.
Sad.
All right, Alex Ross.
Who is Alex Ross? Whatever.
We're about to find out. So, Star Wars fans were ecstatic when the alleged breakout star from the film, Stormtrooper FN2199, affectionately referred to as TR-8R9. So before they found out that his name was the Stormtrooper in the movie, was FN2199, the fans had named him TR-8R.
Okay.
Because it's
fans name TR, yeah.
Traitor. TR-8R, Traitor. Just in case.
They're trying to be funny about it. Slick.
So,
Okay.
He seemingly removed his mask and revealed himself on Twitter as aspiring professional actor Alex Ross.
Okay.
So fans quickly took to the beloved baton-spinning Stormtrooper, showered him with praise for his role in the box office hit. However, as fans continued to praise the actor, for iconic one-liner Traitor, Lucasfilm has exposed Ross for being just that. A traitor to the film for taking credit for a role he didn't actually play. The official Star Wars page revealed that professional stuntman Liang Yang was the man behind the mask, not Ross.
You know, his movements did look a little Asian.
Really? Really?
Had a little Asian. No. Maybe I'm just watching too many Kung Fu movies.
How can your moves look Asian?
Well, he did. Okay, well, he did.
All he did was.
He did more than that. He was whooping his ass. Okay. Hey, you look Asian to me.
He was wearing a mask.
You have to go do like this.
There's a special sub-level of hell for you. To let you know. It's like, 7 levels? No. Come this way.
27 then.
What's the code? This way, Massachusetts. Express elevator.
All the way down to the 9th range.
So the Daily Mail reported that First Order soldier FN2199 quickly surged to the status of Star Wars legend.
Because he took down Finn.
The history of all
What?
You don't have a donate page.
Okay.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
So how we get that? We give them $10.
Hey, we need to get the $10 and we can send Wicked.
No, we don't want to see Wicked.
Hey, you gonna need more than $10. Wicked not gonna do that.
So FN2199, he soared to new fame And after Ross claimed to be the stormtrooper on Twitter, everyone started bashing him, from everyone from fans to actual actors who had played in the movie. So much so that he took down his Twitter page.
See, that's why he couldn't be number one.
Oh well.
He had to be bookended by two good American people.
Alrighty.
Oh, not just his Twitter page, Ross removed all of his social media accounts.
Oh, no one's gonna let him.
And claimed his career was ruined. Shortly after he apologized, his social media accounts were deactivated, and the backlash was too much to handle for the fake stuff. Wicked ain't here.
Yeah. Wicked would have got that money for us.
Dang, it's too much booty in the pants.
Okay.
Lastly,
They pay to stop there.
So lastly, Scott's mechanic who sexually assaulted woman while dressed as Batman has been banned from London for a year.
Wait a minute.
Did he live in London or was he visiting?
It was in London.
No, I'm saying, but the guy who assaulted Batman, was he visiting or was he fighting crime or was he did he live in London?
Let's see. Scott's mechanic, who sexually assaulted a woman while dressed as Batman at a comic book convention in London, has been banned from the city for a year. William Rory Hazley slipped his hand into the costume of a woman dressed as the Caped Crusaders' arch enemy, Poison Ivy, as they posed for pictures at the comic book fair. Hazley, 29, from Ardray, Lanarkshire. You familiar with London?
Not at all.
He groped the victim's bottom and private parts after putting his hand down her green hot pants in Comic-Con event at London's Stevenson Olympia. 24-year-old victim, who cannot be named for legal reasons, was covered in the green body paint, wearing leaves of ivy leaves as part of her costume. Hazley was found guilty of one charge of sexual assault at Hammersmith Magistrates Court last month. When he appeared for sentencing this week, he was given the community order banning him from entering the M25 area for a year. He was also ordered to pay his victim £330 in compensation and £660 in legal costs. Hazley was arrested at the scene last July, taken to Fulham police station, where he told police he had put his hand on the woman's butt because he slipped and was maintaining his balance.
So you grab ass when you falling?
I do it all the time.
You're going to see Yushin on his nerves poop in the next few weeks.
So you don't get jail time. You get banned?
He got banned from the city for a year. And he had to pay restitution to the victim.
He doesn't live there.
Well, that may be true.
He just not be able to go to the convention for a year. So the convention's safe for at least a year.
Mr. Hazley, the magistrate Angela Cahill told him, Mr. Hazley, we have heard the evidence given by you and the victim. We found her evidence to be compelling. It's a clear and consistent version of events. She neither consented nor did you have reason to believe she had consented, and we therefore find you guilty in this matter.
So put him in prison with Felice Johnson, the booty warrior.
I'm a warrior.
Put him in there. He want to touch booty.
He wants to touch booty too, apparently.
And her account was, he came over, made a donation, then asked for a photo. I guess she was working over at a booth. He asked for a photo. He pointed at her and said, "Just you."
Oh, damn.
So she was like, it's not unusual to pose for individual photos, but she kind of felt weird the way he said, "Just you."
Who the hell are these people?
I don't know.
Keep going.
Okay. So when he posed for the first photo, side by side, he pulled her closer. She started to get uncomfortable. And then she posed with her knee up in the air, and he grabbed the leg and squeeze her glutes, and then moves his hand towards her private area and squeeze again. So she tried to get away from him.
You get a little too detailed with this.
My bad. This is her account of what happened.
The girl was assaulted. That's all we needed to know.
Well, somebody should have assaulted him.
Most definitely.
This is what's missing in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs an ass whooping. Most definitely.
He's also been shunned by the tight-knit comic book fan community.
If somebody would have cowabungaed his ass.
They didn't have the right people there.
No.
This is in the UK.
It should have happened there.
This is in the UK. They didn't have the right people.
Okay, so next one.
The group called Gotham Cosplayers UK. That was the last one.
Well, I got one.
You got a American poop?
Yes. Power Rangers actor Ricardo Medina, who was charged last year for stabbing his roommate because they were in a heated altercation.
They were arguing over rent, weren't they?
Yeah, they were arguing over something and ended up stabbing his roommate with a sword that he had in his
So now you going to jail.
So today they picked him up to arraign him, and he could face life in prison up to 26 years. I know, right?
I'm sorry, it's not funny.
Yeah, it's not funny that you stab someone, but
no, it's not. But all I could think of was he probably told his ass, "It's morphin' time."
Oh.
All I can know was, what were you thinking about? I was trying to grab the prop that I had from the show.
So let me ask you something. How afraid of an ass whooping you got to be?
That you had to grab a sword?
That you had to grab a sword. Because you ain't pay your rent.
You were.
Or whatever the charges were. Him and his roommate got into a dispute. His roommate kicked in the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, instead of, hey man, you kicking in my door, what's up? I mean, come on, huh? So yeah, if he was the Red Ranger on Wild Force, Power Rangers Wild Force, and he also had a not a reoccurring role, but in another Power Ranger series.
He came back in Power Rangers
Samurai.
Yep.
So yeah, I had that on there to talk about later, but yeah, that is American poop.
Making your Power Rangers, even the Power Rangers just can't get it right there.
He got it right. All he got to say is he thought Rita had sent him.
I was talking about smoking weed. Hallucination. There was some PCP in there.
I saw some nice. I saw some real.
What's up? What's going on the stream?
There's these two people in the stream asking us. They're like, "We'll donate money if y'all dance." And this other person, Honey Boo Boo, he's like, "I watched them for a while. I liked them." Like, who's Honey Boo Boo? But they're talking to Evo Rage. And Wicked's like, are y'all supposed to be dancing or something?
I don't know. I'm not sure when this turned into oily bodied men podcast.
So
not in this room.
What that is, what they refer to those in the Twitch world is
trolling.
Hey, we should make Lizzie a
we did.
Lizzie and Wicked.
So they can keep
Lizzie
people
the
out.
moderator.
If we made Lizzie moderator?
Yeah.
Lizzie, if you can figure it out.
Kick them out.
Although, actually.
I got another issue. It's been an ongoing issue for the past few years since we brought it up since the Marvel and Disney.
Oh, I thought you.
No.
I thought you were going to tell us about your accident.
Since Disney has purchased both Marvel and Star Wars, there's been an ongoing issue with the female characters from the movies being made into toys. And now, from Black Widow down to Gamora,
it started way back in Guardians of the Galaxy.
No action figures or nothing for Red.
It started way back in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
And a lot of people started to take notice because in the Star Wars Monopoly game, that they released.
Wait a minute. There's a Star Wars Monopoly.
Baby Mobile got it for Christmas.
Yeah.
The Star Wars Monopoly game, 4 pieces in there. Ray's not one of them. Darth Vader's in there. He's not even in the movie.
The dead man that was
the dead man in there.
Luke Skywalker is a piece. Luke Skywalker, Kylo Ren, Darth Vader, and Finn.
They made the black dude?
We in there. Made it to Monopoly.
Damn it, man.
Those are the only 4 pieces that were in the game. But actually, I did hear that they're trying to resolve that by releasing more Ray figures. I know Hot Toys is making one.
Yeah, Hot Toys.
You can always count on Hot Toys to do it right.
Always. They've one scale accessories.
Yeah, Hot Toys is making a Ray action figure, which comes with a lightsaber and a lot of other things.
It doesn't come with BB-8?
If I'm not mistaken. No. It doesn't come with BB-8. I think BB-8 is included with Poe Dameron.
There she goes.
Yeah, she comes with Luke's lightsaber.
So
her desert gear can actually attach to it.
So Disney just want to stick with the princesses, huh?
I guess. I don't know what's the deal. Because
if it's not a princess, she's not a role model for girls.
You would think out of 1 point, what was the billion? 1 point what billion? As much as the lotto. Is that how much Star Wars made?
1.7, I think.
Close to what the lotto was. You would think that out of this 1.7 billion or however much money that Star Wars made, some of that money was spent by
women. There's BB-8.
Oh, he is included.
Yeah.
Okay. BB-8 got to be with it.
Some of that money would have been spent by women. I mean, don't
you would think? You would think.
And these strong women who are at the forefront of the game, I mean, they're right there, right alongside the men.
Yeah.
And in other ways, I mean, Ray basically saved Finn half the time in the movie.
Yeah, Finn he was just bumbling around.
I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it. I was gonna let that go.
Well, there you go. That's his perspective. That's his perspective on it. Okay, he's on.
But there's 2 people in this room with the same perspective.
Everybody says Finn. Now that I think about it.
Han, Chewie. I don't know. Chewie almost choked him out.
The only thing he did was he helped Poe escape, but Poe
almost shot him. Poe almost put him down. He was 2 steps away from being.
So you need a pilot.
Why are you helping me? It's the right thing to do.
You need a pilot?
Yeah, I need a pilot.
Yep.
So he started off saving Poe, but Poe ended up saving him.
Yeah.
So everybody saves Finn.
A lot of bumble.
Hey, Finn saved the galaxy. He knew exactly where to hit the oscillator.
Yeah. Why did he know?
That doesn't matter. He knew.
Why did he know?
He knew. That's all that matters. He had the information. Now, if I was a janitor and I knew how to...
Even in a far, far galaxy, we're still janitors.
Hey, let's put...
He's moved up in the world now.
Sanitation.
Hey, but we're in Monopoly, though. Well, you ain't got to do that.
We don't call it. It's cosmic sanitation.
That's because you put cosmic in front of it doesn't make it any better.
Yes, it does.
It's still cosmic.
Cosmic sanitation. Cosmic shit still sounds cool. Cosmic sanitation.
You see what Wicked said?
What is it?
Force Awakening. Boo.
Stop hating.
Oh, all right. So let's drop back to some of these comics, some comic news that came out this week.
Yeah.
I know you were reading Secret Wars #9.
Finally, Secret Wars ended. I picked it up.
Yeah, it came out. How late was it? I mean, it was supposed to come out last year, and they pushed it back.
It was supposed to end over the summer or fall. It was supposed to be 9 issues. It was supposed to end over fall because they were supposed to hold off on some of their issues in the other comic stream because they wanted to
ruin anything.
Yeah. But it kept getting put off, and I see why. And I'm like,
why?
I don't understand what to do. You know what? I think what took away from it was the fact that they spread out their story from the main story into so much other stuff that connects to it.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of stuff that
So they watered it down.
Yeah, because you can't you go from 5 and 6 and 7. There's so much happened that you're like in the other comics. I'm
in
like,
the other comics,
you got to go pick up the other comics just to figure out what the hell they're talking about.
Okay.
Because Thanos was set loose, and I thought that would play a bigger factor in the whole thing than it actually did.
You know what? I got to give props to DC on this one because when they did Robin War,
Yeah,
it was just 1 month over 4 titles, and it bookended in the Robin War 1 and 2.
We're gonna have to kick Wicked out the chair.
Wiggity whack.
Wicked, you gonna stop talking about Star Wars like that.
Chewbacca gonna come get you.
Wicked's entitled to his opinion.
You gonna have Oogla the Monk. Chucky gonna come get him.
Wicked's entitled to his opinion. Just 100.8 billion can't be wrong.
If you ask Donnie, yes they can.
No, I can't really ask him any because he has no taste in anything.
Well, there you go.
He takes comic book nerd to he fits the bill of the normal, and he just rides that guideline all the way down.
Nerd
and
rage to its fullest.
Will not deviate from it. So I can't really say it because he's so stereotypical.
So what you doing for Free Comic Book Day?
I'm checking out all the other comic book shops.
I might be going to Tampa.
Look, the thing about Free Comic Book Day, there was only one store that used to be in Jacksonville. To me, got it right, and that was Suncoast.
Yep.
Because if you had a pull at Suncoast, all of the gold subscription comics, because they do gold, silver, and whatever else come out, all of the gold ones, they have put them in your pool without you even asking. You got one of each. Now, all these other stores, I know they got to pay for them and stuff like that, but all these other stores, you got a limit of 3, or you got to choose off the wall and stuff like that. It was
but
too much.
Tell me this.
Uh-huh.
Do these stores know that Free Comic Book Day is coming?
Yeah, it's like a year in advance.
Oh, so you can set aside money for that whole year. You can do your own fundraiser if you want to.
You can. I mean, every comic book store, since Free Comic Book Day has kicked off, every store knows it's the first Saturday in May.
First Saturday in May.
Of each year.
Every year. And why did they start doing that?
To promote literacy. To bring people in the comic book shop.
Yeah.
Now, what happens once they get in there is up to you. It's up to you to keep your clientele.
Yeah, that's true.
So in other words, you can put your back issues on sale. You can even put your current issues on sale if you want.
You can give your back issues away for free, depending on how long they've been there.
Some of them.
That's what you can do.
I
You like comic books? Oh, you picking up Ninja Turtles? Yeah, check these out. Sam. See how simple that was? Oh, Mom, this guy just gave me Ninja Turtle comic books. We gotta come back here every week.
Propagating the love for the game.
What you picking up? Marvel, Captain America? You might also like. Check these out.
But when it's too much of a business,
which it has become,
because it's kind of like comic book stores are doing what churches are doing.
Church is cheaper?
I haven't been to church in a while.
Oh, there's probably a reason why. That's all they want to talk about is money. You need to buy this, you gotta do this. You don't support your local comic book shop.
Every church got a building fund.
Village. We working on this.
Building look pretty nice to me.
Working on the parking lot.
Every church got a building fund. We gonna sell fish dinners. Promote. I'm sorry.
You want me to talk about it? You want me to talk about it? I'll talk about it.
I will not be joining you. I will not be joining you. Forgive me, please. I'm not even moving right along. Secret Wars.
I want to know. Wait a minute. I want to know. Did he say give 10%, or was that just the man running the church?
I'm with Short Circuit on that one. You ever seen Short Circuit movie?
Yes, I have.
I'm with Short Circuit on that. When you talking about they were trying to figure out how much to
You draw a circle on the ground, throw it all in the air.
Whatever lands in the circle, you give to God. And one man was like, no. Whatever lands outside the circle, give to God. The last one was like, throw it up in the air. Whatever he wants, he keeps.
And it was the joke that made the robot laugh. All right, so you were saying pressing on.
Secret War number 9.
It was.
I read it was supposed to be the last Fantastic Four story.
And it kind of was, because it kind of brought Reed and back to it. It was his battle against Doom, and they fought, and basically Reed just basically proved he could do it better than Doom, because Doom, he said, you got all the power in existence and creation, and all you did was save one piece of world, and just pieces of worlds. He goes, you could have saved so much more. He goes, you're really mad because I can do it better. And Doom admitted yes. And then once he admitted that, his power source was the Molecule Man. And once he admitted it, Molecule Man's like, okay, let's give it a go. Gave him control, and no more battle world. Reed used Molecule Man to power everything, and then his son Franklin was just creating universes, and he just spun it up and just started shooting them out and left out there, and that's where they're going to be for the next however long until they decide to bring them back. So
it was another magic reset button.
Basically, so Reed, Richard, Susan, and the family are out of the picture. Johnny, of course, is with the Inhumans, and King is in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So.
You know, I'm so hurt by the Fantastic Four movie that I don't even want to hear about the Fantastic Four or anything.
You should be hurt by it because of that.
Well, now that Secret Wars has come out, Marvel released some teasers that were one of the first teasers. What was the one? The one about death.
Oh, Thanos' love.
The one that's not on here now. Great.
I think it said no more death.
Oh, really?
Or it was a teaser. It was all black and it had white font and it said something about death. Either it was no more death,
no more,
death no more, or dead no more.
One of those.
So I think they were talking about it may be the return of somebody coming back. And really, who's dead? I mean, Wolverine's been dead for a year, but we have Old Man Logan.
Jean Grey, or
you said young Jean Grey. Is Wasp still alive? And I remember she died a while back.
I don't know. They keep coming back and dying.
Because then they released a second teaser,
Captain Marvel,
and it said, or Captain Marvel, yeah. They released a second teaser that said, "Beware my sting."
Yeah.
What is it with your talking about?
He's talking about Fantastic Four, but it's a little bit Howard the Duck too.
Yeah.
So I see this picture of wait a minute, where we?
The teaser?
Yeah.
The second one they released, it said "Beware my sting," and I think the way the first one was in black, and then the next one was like the top of it was yellow, and it seemed the black was fading.
Kind of like Yellow Jacket.
But
isn't he dead? That's right. He was killed by Wolverine. In that, they eliminated Hank Pym because they said he created Ultron.
But Hank Pym's still alive.
I thought he had eliminated Hank Pym in the universe at all.
No, he came back. Hank Pym came back in Rage of Ultron. Because in Rage of Ultron, he merged with Ultron. And in one of the Avengers comics, he saved the Avengers, and he was wearing Ultron. He was wearing Ultron as a suit of armor. So Hank Pym is back.
Maybe it'll be Yellow Jacket.
I mean, the only other Yellow Jacket I can think of is the one from the Ant-Man movie. Whatever his name was. Darren Cross, wasn't it?
Yeah, Darren Cross.
Darren Cross is the only other
They could be introducing him.
Or I figured if the Wasp was dead, maybe she'd come back to the Yellow Jacket.
So she come back and she beating her own ass.
You know what? You, sir, are deplorable.
I was just asking a question.
He said deplorable.
I was just asking a question.
Now, everyone read the Civil War, Iron Man versus Cap. which is what Capsule War is going to be based off of.
We really based off of, yeah.
Well, Marvel's doing another Civil War 2. This one is, I read what the details were, and it's actually kind of interesting because what happens is a figure shows up. He's predicting the future. A figure. They don't give any names of who this guy is.
Oh, here we go.
He's predicting the future with pinpoint accuracy. So he's calling out, he's saying in 3 days, one of these heroes is going to kill a lot of people. So Carol Danvers wants to go and put this guy away. And Iron Man is saying, no. You can't have the punishment before the crime.
That's true. You can't. Because it's kind of like the Minority Report.
But if he knows who it is,
but you have to, because the whole thing is, the whole quagmire about it is that at any given moment he can change his mind and not do it. So up until he does it, he's innocent.
Because then what happens once he starts telling people who this guy is, that supposedly causes all these deaths, somebody goes and kills him. So at what point do they know?
Did you step over?
See, at that point right there, you've already messed up what was going to happen.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. But I'm saying, if he knows who this person's going to kill, can't just put surveillance on the person.
That would be the logical. That would be the logical
to prevent the
death from all these people. Yeah. But somebody takes it a step far and actually goes out and
kills the guy,
takes him out. And that long, everyone starts taking sides. That's what the new Civil War.
Can't you call it something else other than Civil War?
They should have. I think they should have. But I mean, after you've seen what happens, we would have been like, oh, that's just Civil War 2. So Marvel's not.
We're not trying to be fancy with it. We're just doing what it is.
There you go.
All right. I'll buy it this time. I'm not gonna buy it, but
I may wait for the trade.
I mean,
no, that's the way you're gonna get all the story at once.
Instead of trying to find these tie-ins and whatnot. So, how would you guys like to own every Marvel comic book printed, starting with Fantastic Four #1 back in 1960?
First of all,
is this digitally or in a form?
Starting with that, I don't want to own them.
You don't want to own them?
Just those. If you just pull out all the Fantastic Four, I'm really bothered by that movie.
The movie doesn't have anything to do with the
I don't care.
The only thing they have in common.
I'm still waiting for the Marvel intro. If just somebody give me the Marvel intro, just.
Would it change your opinion on the movie?
Nope. Because Marvel didn't do it.
I got you. Right. That works.
Damn, there you go.
That works for me.
Hey, he just said he needed somebody, not
somebody. No.
But that still wasn't official in Marvel.
No, it wasn't.
So don't be mad at Marvel. Be mad at Fox. They the one that ruined Fantastic Four for everybody. Damn, they killed X-Men.
Gee. But that reminds me, before you get to the whole Marvel thing, having this talk with Nightwing at work, and
which we're gonna have to have Nightwing on the show.
Nightwing is DC biased, but he says I'm Marvel biased.
Okay, I can see that, yeah.
And I tell him I like Marvel's movies. I like DC's animated TV shows. I said the movies, I can live without them making movies for DC.
Yeah.
I said, I'm tired of Superman. I'm tired of Batman. And he's like, but what has Marvel done that's different? I was like, Guardians of the Galaxy was different. Nobody knew how they were going to react off that.
And then everyone didn't want to like Ant-Man.
And Doctor Strange is going to blow the door down.
So I'm like, I'm tired of seeing these Superman movies, and then you can't even call him Superman. It's like, why can't they call him Superman?
Because he's the Man of Steel.
He's like, because they had Superman movies already. I said, Christopher Reeve? He's like, yeah. But, they've had other Superman movies. I'm like, but why can't DC call this man Superman? He's like, because they don't want to. I said, they probably can't. They probably can't call him Superman.
They don't want to. You know when people say they don't want to? When they ain't got nothing else to say.
So, I'm saying, I was like...
Yeah, they only called him Superman once in the movie.
And then she didn't finish it.
Yeah, she didn't. So,
no, not her, but the guy that sold her, he's in there with Superman. That's what they're calling it.
So, then I'm like, but you got this Batman versus Superman movie coming out, and they're calling the same man from the Man of Steel Superman. I said, do you think that might be a different company? A different movie production company that has the rights to call him Superman? He's like, I don't know.
No, because after this, they're gonna make Man of Steel.
They're gonna make Man of Steel too. But I'm like, this isn't making any sense, man. I'm like, y'all got all these people in the DC universe, and the only two movies y'all doing is this and that. And then I was like, well, you got Aquaman coming out.
Yeah.
You got the Wonder Woman
finally.
And I'm like,
Flash, Cyborg.
Yeah. So I'm like, I said, would you rather Fox or Universal or Paramount do your Justice League movie, or would you rather some company like Marvel do your Justice League movie? And he was like, DC does great movies with, they're just in bed with these other companies. I'm like, they need to get their own company so that they can they say so. I say, you can shoot the best movie in the world, take it back to this production company, and they edit it and chop it all up.
That's not what we want to do. Why do you call him Batman?
Because that's what he's called.
Let's call him Rich Boy Wayne. You like Rich Boy? Yeah. Rich Boy Wayne.
Night Stalker with wings.
The Night Knight.
The Night Knight?
You got Night by the Night.
The Night Knight.
I just feel like
he's not even trying sometimes.
The DC needs to. Y'all stick with y'all anime TV because
we all know it. We all seen it.
Because they get to do it their way with the animes, the TV shows. When they go to these movies, man, I just feel like I'm gonna be sitting in Batman, Superman, and like, why didn't they call this Wonder Woman?
If he go with Jesus, he ain't gonna sit there for long.
You get
somebody gonna want to fight.
Donnie apparently said he's going tonight, opening night with Jesus.
Let me know how that goes.
I think I'm still let Donnie take it.
I actually told him, I said, hey, Jeezy, you going to see Doctor Strange? And he was like, hell no. I was like, I tell you what, I said, I'll go see Batman Superman with you if you go see Doctor Strange. So he was like,
he was stuck for a minute, huh?
So, but if he gonna see Doctor Strange, I'll go see Batman.
And Nightwing is amped up about Suicide Squad. He's like, that's gonna be better than Avengers. And I'm looking at him like,
I don't know about all that.
I'm like, dude, Batman is in it.
We just call it Batman 2.0. The jump off.
I don't care if it's one scene. The fact that he's in it, yeah. And then you have this new Joker again.
And when they started making the casting and they said Harley Quinn was going to be in it, I was okay. When they said the Joker was going to be in it, I said it's not going to be too far till Batman shows up.
And look what happened.
Batman shooting scene for the Suicide Squad. Now, what they could have did, I would have been okay if they would have went with Batman and the Outsiders.
That would have been better.
I would have been okay with that. Because Katana's in it. Katana's originally a part of the Outsiders. If they would get Batman and the Outsiders, I would have let that one slide. But Suicide Squad, there's no reason for Batman to be in Suicide Squad whatsoever. None.
I just know I'm gonna be disappointed, man. And I told him that, and he was like, "You, it's just because you like Marvel so much." I'm like, "That's really not the case."
No, it can't be because you like DC animated movies.
Yes, I'm like, that's not the case. I just much rather them be in their own, control their own destiny.
There you go.
And I'm like,
Is
okay,
that so hard?
Apparently it is.
So Marvel basically sold off some of their characters in order to get the money to get their own studio. DC, you only have 2 characters you're putting out. Just go ahead, put them out there. Let somebody else take care of Batman, Superman. You got a whole universe out here.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, they always get you with the origin movie. I'm in here for 2.5 hours to know something that I already know is gonna happen. I'm like just like I'm tired of Uncle Ben dying.
Tired of Bruce Wayne Paris getting killed.
And I'm tired of Krypton blowing up.
Load up one.
I said, hey, you want to see another Titanic movie? Like that, the water coming.
The iceberg is there.
Water's supposed to be free.
You want to make a remake of the Titanic? Do something surprising. Have them miss the iceberg.
You say the Titanic?
The Titanic.
We had chicken in the throat.
Sound like Titanic. So back to the
Marvel.
Every Marvel comic from 1961 up to 2015. This guy was collecting comics and he sold them to the shop and they want to sell all of them for $200,000. He said some of them were badly damaged, which is probably why they're not selling for that much. And they're trying to sell the whole thing as a lot. And if they can't sell like the entire thing, they just start breaking it down and then try to sell it bit by bit.
They probably get more money to sell it like that.
I think so too. But I guess that, you had to put it out there first. Anybody want every Marvel comic back to 1961.
If somebody coming in there with $200,000, they're gonna want to see what they find anyway.
Yeah, unless you meet somebody in the backyard.
This ain't what you promised.
And then you just throw the briefcase over the fence.
Oh what? Oh, what comic is that?
Go
get it. So Poe Dameron is getting his own series. That's good. Ongoing.
Does he need his own series?
I can see why they would want to give him his own series. Because the Shattered Empire dealt with his parents. And then since he was such a takeoff character in Star Wars, I can see why they would give him his own series.
Yeah, but we were told last week that he was supposed to die.
He was supposed to die.
I would, you know what? Doing it will give everyone a glimpse of the current structure of the rebellion or resistance as from his eyes, because before they retconned everything, Dark Horse did Rogue Squadron.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone got to see how Wedge Two leads and Rogue Squadron handles their missions from time to time, and rotating roster from those who died to those who kept on going and those who came in and out. So different missions, how they handle them and all whatnot. This would be interesting to see Poe Dameron pick up the reins and go from there. I mean, it's a new character, fresh ideas.
Wicked might read that one.
Don't hold your breath.
That wasn't. But I can tell you one thing that Poe ain't in. He ain't in that Monopoly game in that room. How about that? Being in there, baby.
Wearing his jacket.
Fish don't fry. The chicken beans don't burn on a grill.
But you know what else came out this week? Power Rangers #1.
0.
So variant covers came out this week.
Yeah, it was each cover had like each of the Rangers holding the helmet.
Yeah, I got the Blue Ranger, or the last Blue Ranger on it when I stopped at the shop, and I took a look at it.
I was holding out for the Black Ranger. I haven't seen it, so
yeah. So it's Jeezy.
I'm gonna be taking a trip down Superhero Beach, see if it's down there.
Took a peek at it, and it gives a pretty interesting look at where the story picks up, because the story picks up after Tommy, the Green Ranger, As he first joined the team after from being turned from the evil Green Ranger to now he's the Green Ranger. So he's dealing with a lot of insecurities and doubts whether he's good enough to be on the team. Since
Wasn't he beating their ass?
but yes, he was. He's just as good. He's martial art. He's just as good at martial arts as the Red Ranger, or better. Technically better.
When I was growing up, I wasn't like part of the in crowd when there was somebody getting in a fight. And like, oh, and stuff like that. My first moment was when Tommy opened the back door of the Megazord. I was like, y'all about to
everybody out. Everybody out.
That was my first moment.
They'll sit up and say, what the?
Everybody turned around. I mean, he came in the back.
Didn't even know there was a back door in the Megazord.
I think that was the first time I heard the Power Rangers cuss.
I know at least felt it, boy.
He opened that door, he was like, oh, shit. You ain't locked the door. Billy, why is that on playing on? Because you built this motherfucker.
You sitting right in front of the door. Why you gotta blame me? I'm all the way on the left side.
That was the first time. Y'all about to get y'all ass.
Kick it right out the Megazord.
So I haven't read it yet. I am gonna pick it up before the weekend is out, but I don't. From what you're saying, I don't know why he would be having doubts about. I mean,
it's just,
if it's supposed to be his battle between good and evil, whether he doesn't know if he's gonna make it,
that makes more sense.
Because that's what it is. Is he gonna make it on the team? Because he was kicking, like you said, he was kicking their butts. Now he's part of the team. Kind of feels like, do I deserve to be here?
That's who you want on your team. Somebody kicking
but
your
no,
ass.
but he's dealing with his stuff because he's like, do I deserve to be on the team? That's what he's fighting with. So that's what he's struggling with.
What he should be struggling with is, should I be leading this team, or should I go get my own team?
I could beat this man ass. I don't need to be. It's like, Tommy, take out the. He's growing big. Take him out, man. I ain't got to do shit. You say.
You take him out with that little tiny ass.
What?
Little T-Rex arms. Go on over there and see what you can do.
Is it what? Say another word. Say another word. I had the Dragon's Order in this bitch like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, you gonna play the Dragon? You gonna play the Dragon?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna play the Dragon.
You gonna play
something else.
You gonna play it on me? Oh, no, man, take it back! I was joking.
So, I've been waiting for it for a long time. Ever since we went to San Diego. And
they've been talking about it since then?
They've been talking about it since San Diego. They even had like the variant, like little mini posters.
Then you got all of them, didn't you?
I got 4 out of the 6. And then I started to get double, so I stopped trying.
Did you get a morphin time from Zach when you saw him?
No, man. I lost all respect for Zach when I found out he was shorter than I was.
What time is it? 3:30, man.
I know Wicked turned and looked at me like, So, and then he hopped off the stool and walked by.
You could have been a Power Ranger.
Like, shit. Wicked, you see that? I don't even wear glasses. Let me put my glasses on. So,
what's up, Mo?
Need some help, little man?
He gonna bust in his doors. Mastodon, what'd you say?
Yeah, take that nasty shit outside. Master your Don outside. So our next one I might skip because we won't take no Xbox.
Go ahead, man.
No, we gonna jump
on. Go ahead.
No, we moving on.
I'm not hating on Xbox.
Moving on.
You know what? I'm putting together a fund for an Xbox.
You gonna do a Kickstarter?
Nope.
Or GoFundMe?
Mm-hmm. I'm just setting aside a little change here and there.
Here and there. How much change you set aside?
Just a little bit.
You know, if you start now, you can say, look at the next Xbox that comes out.
You know, pocket change?
Yeah. It's gonna be what, the Xbox 2?
That's the
God, oh no.
Name stupid. The system is okay. The name is stupid.
So Xbox One is better.
That's what I mean. Xbox wasn't the Xbox One.
You would think. How do you go from 360 to Xbox One?
Turn 360 degrees.
There's too many yes men.
First of all, I'm tired of it being a damn box anyway.
It hasn't been a box for a long ass time.
It looked like a box now.
Not well, yeah. It kind of went away from the box. It went to an hourglass for a minute.
It's called that bitch an X.
X gonna give it to you.
Go give it to you.
DMX needs a job anyway.
Xbox.
Well, I was gonna say DC Universe Online is going over to Xbox One.
You talking about the thing we
The
started?
first game for the PlayStation 4.
Oh, yeah.
The PS3, yes.
Yeah.
They after 5 years they gonna put it on Xbox One.
So the game where you couldn't look like any of the superheroes you really wanted to look like.
Yeah.
Did you have the powers?
You can use the different powers and abilities and stuff like that. But and I thought about that too. They what they said about it made sense.
What did they
Because
say about
there's many people that were playing the game, and if you could look exactly like the superheroes, you'd have 10,000 people running around as Batman, 10,000 people running around as Superman.
If that's what they wanted.
10,000 people running around like Nightwing. I don't want that. I want one. I want to have to share Nightwing with 10,000 people. Yeah, I want to be able to log in and be like, Nightwing available. Let's get this shit done. You know what I mean?
Oh.
That's why I stopped playing. What was it? The
Rogue Gallery.
Injustice.
Oh.
Every time somebody else with Nightwing came out.
Okay. So they're saying that the post, now that Secret Wars is over,
yeah,
the post Marvel Universe map is out. Trying to explain, they're trying to lay the map of the land, trying to explain what you can expect in the coming issues.
Now, what I seen was that when Mr. Fantastic recreated, or started to recreate everything, they did away with all the numbers. Like Marvel, how we used to say the main Marvel Universe was Marvel 616.
Yeah.
Now they call it Marvel Prime or Prime Universe.
Okay.
And then everything else they haven't named. But the 616 is now the Prime Universe.
Well, apparently the mutants will be at war with the Inhumans because
Well,
the Terrigen Mist.
We already saw that. I mean, if you've been reading I've been reading some of the X-Men comics now.
Yeah.
And they already know that because what the Terrigen Mist is doing is it's stopping mutants from
sterilizing
mutants.
Yeah.
And if they're exposed to it, it kills them.
Okay.
And that has something to do with what Cyclops did.
Yeah, he's looking to try and destroy the Inhumans and stop the Terrigen.
That's funny you say he's looking.
And Beast is working to try and find a solution to it.
Now, remember when House of M happened? Scarlet Witch hit the No More Mutants?
Yeah.
There was a side storyline where Quicksilver stole the Terrigen Mist.
Yep.
He stole the Terrigen Mist and tried to get his abilities back.
Was it poisonous to him then?
It is now. It's that 2016.
Something we can just forget about when you're right. It's kind of new stuff.
And they kind of showed you the way that the world happened. I was reading Extraordinary X-Men, and this kid who was like lizard. He had lizard features, and he was on the college campus. He had a hood on, asking for food or something like that, and these jocks tried to jump him, and they started beating up on him. And Jean Grey came in and stopped them. I think it was Jean Grey. But she stopped him and she said, you're not going to beat on him. He's a mutant. And he was like, mutant? Get your damn hands off me. I'm an Inhuman. And he walked off. So they were trying to show how exactly where the mutants were.
So, Amadeus Cho is going to be the new Hulk.
He's in the new Hulk.
What happened to the Banner?
They haven't said.
He's dead?
Probably not.
Cho has some kind of bracelet or something that he wears that transforms him into the Hulk.
It's right there, buddy.
So Cho is the new Hulk. Dr. Wakanda will be reborn. Dr. Doom's face is fixed.
Yep, he did that when he came back.
Yeah. Reed fixed it.
Yeah, I put a picture up of Sexy Beast Dr. Doom. He was at the end of Invincible Iron Man #1. I need you to put some more coal in that train. I need you to get that train up to 88 miles per hour.
I'm not reading this crap. Sorry, no, I'm not gonna read anything Marvel's putting out. The only thing that I'll buy from Marvel will be the Star Wars. That's it.
So bad.
So you gonna get Poe Dameron?
Yeah, you gonna get
I'm
it.
gonna get it.
So, and we already talked about the missing toys. Where's Ray? Well, just like they did the hashtag for Where's Gamora and Where's Black Widow, they started one for
We
Where's
still
Ray.
waiting on Black Widow, huh?
Yeah. But now the Star Wars come out, I think they just gonna try to slide that under the rug and be like, here, we made some Star Wars Ray toys. Because Disney actually came out and addressed the issue and said, we know that they're missing and we are releasing more Ray action figures.
You know that they're missing. Why the hell did you do it to begin with?
They lying. There'll be some Deadpool figures out before there'll be a Ray figure.
There's already Deadpool figures out.
There you go.
There's Deadpool figures out before Star Wars.
The man's a prophet.
I don't know what it is. So we know we have to do a Deadpool box.
I was messing with Nightwing again. I was like, I said Deadpool gonna make more than Batman Superman.
Yeah,
He was like, no, it's not.
I believe it. It will.
I said the only way Deadpool won't make more is if somehow people feel like it's okay to take their kid to see Batman Superman.
You can't take kids to Deadpool.
No, not
At all.
It officially got its R rating.
People will take their kids.
Deadpool. This is how bad it is. Deadpool officially got an R rating, and now there are people petitioning for them to make a PG-13 version of Deadpool.
So they won't take their kid?
I guess.
But here's the thing: you're an adult. You can take your
How
kid.
about you go see Deadpool? See if you feel like it's appropriate for your kid, then you can take your kid there.
Well, see, that's not gonna work because a lot of people shouldn't calculate to begin with.
That's true too. There's a whole bunch of them happening. This part.
Well, what have you landed?
I'm on the side that didn't propagate, but that should.
So we all seen the Marvel Collector Store boxes.
Have I?
I haven't.
You never seen it comes with the exclusive Funko Pop?
Don't care about the
Wait a minute. Isn't that what showed me here?
Yes.
Okay.
Shaggy got it. The subscription box. Marvel has their own subscription box. Now DC's getting it.
Next deal. I'll never have one.
What does this say?
DC is behind the curve.
Where's DC? I need to go talk to somebody at DC.
It's behind the curve.
Somebody
Y'all don't get emails?
Somebody need to let DC know that second place is first mover.
Good night, man.
So Nightwing, if you're listening,
He ain't listening.
DC has been coming in second a lot. So
And they don't have to.
no, they don't. What you need to start by doing, DC, is get somebody to pick up that damn Titans show that y'all were messing around on.
That's true.
You heard?
Word. Word to your mother.
Jushin jumped the gun on the Power Rangers Wild Force action.
My bad.
I'm just shocked that he's over here. He needs to work off his work computer more often.
Less distracting.
Less distracting, and he does research on his own that nobody asked for. And then he contributes.
If you're on a work computer, he can't.
I know what he can't do.
You know what he can't do on a work computer. But before we continue, because we're about to jump into movies and TV, we had a couple of castings. A couple of actors that passed this week.
Can you actually call this first one an actor because he was in one movie?
Okay, so he was a musician.
You talking about David Bowie? He was in more than one movie.
What other movie?
I have to look it up.
But what movie was he in that you know of?
Labyrinth.
That's the first movie everybody goes to.
It's the only movie everybody goes to.
But he was also in
Music Department. Hold on.
Look at this.
Well, no,
guy.
not music department.
Look at this guy.
Yeah. Now the most memorable role that he has is the Goblin King. That was in that.
I've never seen it.
I've seen bits and pieces.
I've seen it. I'm gonna own it on DVD too. He was in Zoolander.
Never saw it.
He was in the series The Hunger. He was the
Never
voice
heard
of Maltazar and Arthur and the Invisibles, an animated.
The voice, Arthur and the Invisible.
Yeah, he was invisible.
He was a voice of Lord Royal Highness in SpongeBob SquarePants,
Damn.
and he was on he was in the movie Prestige. He was Nikola Tesla. I didn't. Damn,
What you say about that?
it's one of my favorite movies. I didn't even recognize him.
That was the magician movie.
Yes.
Right? That was pretty good.
Yes, it was.
I didn't know he was in it.
I didn't even recognize him.
Bam.
And ask me, do I care? No, I don't.
Hot sticks on the platter.
It's more music than movies for me.
But he was an actor. LL Cool J was a musician too.
He's still a musician. I don't consider him an actor because he on a TV show.
Because he got ate by sharks.
He didn't get eaten that show.
He did survive. I'm saying
Every movie he's in, he survived.
look at him. Well, we first we surviving, now we a monopoly, boy. Come on up. But David Bowie passed away, and then Alan Rickman passed away at 69. I think both of them were about the age of 69, almost 70. But a lot of at my job we were talking about
69.
it, and a lot of the younger kids were trying to explain who Alan Rickman was to the older kids. I say older kids, but to the older generation, and they were like, "Who? Because they kept saying Severus Snape. I mean, you never seen Harry Potter,
But
and they were like, "No."
But if you ever told them,
So I stepped in, and I was like, "Hans from Die Hard." They were like,
Gruber.
"Oh, he passed away."
Hans Gruber, baby.
I was like, "Yeah, y'all got to go further back than that." And they was like, "Who is Hans?" See, that's what I'm talking about.
They don't know about Yippee Ki Yay.
They don't know about Yippee Ki Yay, Mother Smurfing.
Hold on, but you also had to throw in there. This is the Shogun's favorite role was his role in as the voice of the Metatron, the voice of God.
In Dogma.
Yes, that was
In what?
Dogma. It was a Kevin Smith film.
in 1999.
Never mind. I don't really ride with Kevin Smith.
It was funny.
Yeah, okay.
Because when he introduced himself, she thought that he was going to rape her.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm an angel." And he like dropped his hands. He's like, "I don't have the parts."
Takes fun.
Yeah, he didn't have the parts. I mean, literally.
It was literally not
his
there.
hands, and literally.
Just two legs and a bare plane.
It looked like Ken.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Now you see. Now you see what I'm talking about?
And then my other favorite is from Galaxy Quest. He was the science officer.
He was in Galaxy Quest too.
He couldn't stand his role going to the conventions. The people saying that because he had a character sort of like Mr. Spock, and he had a saying on the show. So every time he's at this convention, everybody comes up to him and says the same thing, like grab the Art Hammer, like grab it. He's just snatching the thing so he can sign and get out. I'm like, hated that.
Hey, he accepted that check, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
No, what he was talking about was on the show. Galaxy Quest was like a spinoff of Star Trek, and they play actors on the show.
Actors on the show.
That's what I'm saying. He got a check for that. He didn't do it for free.
In the show, it was.
He knows that you do it. Why did you just?
I was like,
He just Jedi mind tricked you.
I'm looking for a different set of droids.
Jedi mind tricked you.
You only get one, baby. So Alan Rickman and
David Bowie. Oh, and
one of the things that I saw somebody posted was that it was one of the memes that I saw was it was a meme of Alan Rickman saying that I'm going to a very exclusive David Bowie concert and you're not invited.
Did you do that?
Not me. I wish I had.
Is that wrong?
Said it was wrong.
I find it hilarious, but it's true. That's just me. I
Sound like something you do.
But
Yeah,
there's been all kinds of tributes, especially to Alan Rickman.
Well, here's my thing. Why they don't try to get these people the tributes before they go?
Before they go.
How you can't smell the roses when you're
Well,
not
here's
here.
the thing. Okay, so the kid who played Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
He said that Alan Rickman, ever since when they first introduced each other on set, he said he always treated him as an equal, not like a kid. He never talked down to him. You know, gave him a lot of advice. And he said even when they moved on past Harry Potter, he said he never asked him, but Alan always went to every play that he was in, every movie or show, and he said Alan went to every last one of them. Just because he wanted to stay up close to him and follow him.
Did you notice that everybody stopped talking once you said something in the chat room?
Oh, my bad. Dang, I'm not the authority.
There hasn't been another word, another letter, anything typed since you said
Let me log out.
Big Brother's watching.
My bad. I ain't even shut the room down. But yeah, there's been all kinds of tributes at Universal Orlando at the Harry Potter the theme park. It was something everybody raised their wands or something like that. I didn't have a wand.
Oh, you weren't there anyway.
How you know? How you know where? How you know where I was at?
Cause I seen your Facebook page.
Damn.
Facebook stalking me was.
I get alerts.
You can't.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, y'all.
He done shut the room down. Oh well.
So with Deadpool coming out in February, Captain America kicking off in May.
Batman, Superman in March.
I'm talking about Marvel movies.
Oh,
Next up is along the lines is what? The
Suicide Squad.
Marvel movie.
Oh wait.
Doctor Strange.
Tell them again.
Doctor Strange. With 2017.
Yeah, Avengers. Doesn't the first Avengers come out 2017? Infinity War 1, Part 1.
I think so.
Because I was looking and it said there is slated to be over 67 Marvel characters to appear in Avengers Infinity Part 1.
I think there's
67?
67.
No, it's 2018. That's when it will come out.
But isn't that the same year as Black Panther? Because it was supposed to be.
It was supposed to be 2017. It got pushed back because of Spider-Man.
So we can see Uncle Ben as died.
Yeah, because they also taking back the hospital. 67 Marvel characters in Avengers.
We should try to figure out who.
Go in there and name them all?
Yeah. Because at least
Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers.
Maybe not Guardians of the Galaxy. Because I know they said they're going to try and keep that in its own place. So
it's already a part of it.
Yeah, it's already a part of it.
That's what we first saw
Thanos.
Yeah. But that's about as close. I think that's about as close as they want to try and bring it to.
As close as they're going to be.
That's as close as they want to try and bring it.
They're going to bring Loki back.
Loki's always been part of the Avengers.
No, I'm saying.
In Thor?
No.
Ragnarok?
Well, he should be in that one, but I'm talking about in the Infinity War.
If he survives Thor.
What you said doesn't make any sense.
Marvel is trying to just do Guardians of the Galaxy as their own story. They're trying not to have them interfere with anything on Earth that's going down.
It's already interfered.
They had a cross path because of the stones, yes, but that's as far as I think they said they intend to go with that. They took the stone to Nova. That's what they got. Well, I mean, Thanos is gonna have to go out there, yes, but then beyond that, it'll be him and the Avengers. I don't think the Guardians will show up in that.
They have at this point. They're the only one who knew about Thanos.
No, Loki knows.
Yeah, but when did we see Loki?
When is Loki teamed up with the Avengers?
Just saying. He knows.
When was the last time you seen Loki?
Look, he's gonna be.
When was the last time you seen Loki?
You're right. Thor too, but Thanos is gonna come knocking on the door sooner or later. You don't need the
Thanos
Guardians.
doesn't knock on
You
doors.
do need the Guardians because they're the only one who know about the threat. Who's going to advise everybody of the threat? Quill is homeworld to Earth. If Thanos is going to
Earth,
Earth,
kidnapped and he hasn't gone back since. Look, the man's got his own spaceship and he hasn't been back to Earth yet. Man, doesn't care.
If you hauling an ass around in the galaxy and somebody is coming to destroy Earth, you mean you ain't gonna phone somebody?
But here's the thing: do you know what's about to happen? What if you don't know?
That's where the rest of the stones at.
No, only one stone.
All right. So, Kevin Smith is directing an episode of The Flash.
Which episode?
One of the when it comes back from the mid-season premiere. They haven't said which episode. I think it's
I
going
ain't
to start
watching.
the Turtle.
What if I come over?
I don't care if you come on.
Why you ain't gonna watch it? What's wrong with you and Kevin Smith?
Because y'all like, he funny. He's not funny to me.
You know, Jesus said the same thing about Kevin Hart.
Sound a little like Gigi right now.
Okay.
You get it? Yeah. You either like it, you like it.
Maybe the episode with the Turtle because they also cast
The Turtle.
the guy who's gonna play the Turtle.
Really?
Yeah.
The Turtle.
The Turtle is a
His
character
name
who
is,
basically
Aaron
absorbs.
Douglas.
He absorbs kinetic energy, so you can basically stop the Flash from moving.
He makes it slower.
Man, why are they getting Kevin Smith involved? Isn't he the man? Isn't he a part of Comic Book Man or something like that? I tried to watch it.
That's where you messed up.
That's where I messed up.
I don't watch
all
that
this
show.
other shit he done did.
Gigi loves that show. I can't watch that show.
I can't watch that show. Any movie I see that he's a part of, I try to watch it, and it's
Kevin Smith is up good.
like what?
You know
He
what?
wrote Green Arrow.
Something about the Green Arrow I haven't read? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
He wrote Green Arrow.
What else?
Clerks 2 was good.
Never seen it. You own it?
I do.
I don't know the first one either because it's in black and
I
white.
have both of them.
Dogma was good.
I wish I had Dogma. Dogma is, I think it's the
Smoke
better.
this motherfucker like it ain't no thing.
Dogma's the better out of the three. And I like Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. Those are the only 4 movies I
I
really
didn't
like.
like James Bond. Mallrats was okay.
Beginning to Chasing Amy.
I did like Chasing.
I didn't like the movie. I liked the beginning. So yes, there are parts taken. You give or take. I didn't watch Jersey Girl. Didn't watch it until with it.
Ben Affleck.
So in other words,
some things
y'all ain't said a damn thing.
I'm not trying to convince you to.
Yeah, there are some things out there that Kevin Smith has done that is great.
Like?
We just named a few.
Talking to himself.
Lizzie said night, guys.
Night, Lizzie.
Night, Lizzie. I thought you was talking about Kevin Smith. I was like, I haven't seen that Kevin Smith movie.
Nope. She going to bed on Kevin Smith too. I don't blame you.
The night gave her night.
Well, he's directing an episode. Just let you know.
It's probably gonna be
You
the
gonna watch
worst
all
Flash.
the episodes.
It's probably gonna be the worst Flash episode I've seen.
You gonna watch all the episodes up to that one and skip it and come back the next week.
It's gonna be the worst Kevin Smith, the worst Flash episode we've seen.
I think
up until this point, the only gripe we've ever had was when Joe was sitting there with that tape on his mouth and that free arm.
Bitch, you point at it. Why don't you just take it off? You point at it. So, hey, they cast Laura Vanderbilt as the new Supergirl.
Yes, she's gonna be
Indigo.
Yes, Laura Vanderbilt played Supergirl in the Smallville series. Okay.
And I think you mentioned it a couple of weeks ago how they're bringing back some of the previous castings of the Superman, Supergirl mythos.
She's another incarnation. And her, you know what? She actually could be what he's attempting to make. Remember I said OMAC last time? now that they've mentioned Indigo actually could be what he's trying to create because she was an outsider. Remember the Outsiders?
And like the second team.
On the second
The
team of
Nightwing
the
took it
Outsiders.
over.
But
Nightwing!
but it turned out she was like a version of Brainiac, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She was secretly a version of Brainiac and like
The version?
a version.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's several versions of Brainiac. One of them's on the Legion of Superheroes in the
I thought he said a virgin.
Well, that too. She was a virgin. But she got her metamorpho. That's nasty, bitch.
Chemical dick. Anyway, they fell in love, but then she turned into Brainiac, and everything went upside down, left, right. And her and Superboy both just went wrecking that. They went on a wrecking spree.
Yeah, Superboy was a traitor on the Titans, and Indigo was a traitor on the Night
Nice.
Yep.
So every universe has a Benedict Arnold.
Oh yeah.
Every human appearance in that one too.
Now you know, Jonah Hex might show up on Legends of Tomorrow.
I kind of figured that because we're talking about a team doing time travel. I'm waiting for Booster Gold. That's what I'm waiting for.
It only makes sense for them to use Legends of Tomorrow as their launching point for all these other characters that they
across
have.
the multiverse. You can just put time, place.
Yeah, that only makes so much sense.
It'll make even more sense if they had their own studio.
It would.
CW. Actually, the CW is they try to do right by the shows they got because Smallville was their flagship for the longest time for 10 years running, even though it died after. I just stopped watching after season 8.
And when did you stop?
Wait for that.
No, I think I stopped after his father died. Season 5. I was like, his father died. Damn. Because Lana was getting on my nerves.
Duke.
They killed Bo Duke, and Lana was getting on my damn nerves. I gave it to season 8. I was like, I'm only gonna watch. And then after that, I couldn't do it.
And when does Powers come back on?
Stop.
But Heroes Reborn isn't being renewed for a second.
Yep, they aren't doing it. The numbers just aren't.
Well, it'd probably help if people knew when to watch.
Well, it's not that. I don't think the magic is there. The magic when you first came out, that shit.
First season, second season.
It's kind of like the thing with Sin City.
It was the whole writers though.
Yeah, but that was the thing. It was the whole thing. Like Sin City. When Sin City came out, it was awesome. And they waited 10 years to do Sin City 2. Kind of like the magic. It wasn't there. The anticipation to watch it. It's just not the same. Just like the Heroes. It was good, and that writer strike occurred, and just everything was crap after that. You couldn't recapture that at all. You lost it. Your story went off this way, that way, 6 other directions at the same time, and none of your writers could figure out how to bring it back together.
You just paid those writers.
Yeah, writer strike. Yeah, these people have to write the show. They're just paper.
It wasn't like the show wasn't making money.
So I got 2 left. Penny Dreadful, season 3, May 1st.
Showtime.
Ooh.
Actually, I got more than 2 left. I skipped over Fear the Walking Dead. Comes back April 10th. And it's been increased to a 15 episodes.
Oh, come on.
The only thing that is strange to me is that they're splitting it up.
They're doing exactly what The Walking Dead does now. They're gonna do 6 episodes here. Come back later on.
But they're gonna have a longer gap if they're starting in April. Because Walking Dead usually starts in October and then takes the Christmas break and comes back
February, yeah.
But if they're starting in April and you showing half of 15 episodes, come back when?
They'll probably stretch it out.
In April.
They'll probably stretch it out.
So I don't understand why they're doing that, especially when they
how many episodes does The Walking Dead have? Because I don't think they did more than 13.
But they do a fall break too, don't they?
Yeah.
And that's when the Fear the Walking Dead came out, was during their fall break.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to come out during a break.
Well, not for The Walking Dead.
Oh.
Because Because I thought Fear the Walking Dead, it was only 6 episodes to begin with, like 6 or 7 episodes, right?
Yes, it was. Wicked says that we got to check out the Batman Bad Blood, the Best Buy edition.
Thank you, Wicked. I need to pick that up.
Yes, I do too. I've seen the clip of
That's
Nightwing
the
versus
one.
Blockbuster. That's why I was trying to pull like YouTube clips so they can play it, but
Next month.
no, YouTube say no, we can't do that. We don't own that clip. Copyright.
You said next month. So. Probably get it on Netflix right now.
Black Panther finally got their director,
Which is?
Ryan Coogler. He directed Creed.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to be directing the Black Panther film. And
So Michael B. Jordan gonna be in it somewhere?
no.
He'll probably be
I
on
hope
Wakanda.
not.
He'll probably be a fellow Wakanda.
Michael B. Jordan said he wants to take another crack at Johnny Storm.
Michael B. Jordan need to take his ass. I mean,
Don't blame the man. It wasn't his fault. The studio jacked up that thing.
well, he had to act.
You know, he only did what they told him to do. I don't blame actors for bad acting. I blame the directors for allowing them to act like that because the directors thought that shit was good. Anakin Skywalker, George Lucas, I blame you for that prequel acting. I blame Anakin Skywalker. I blame George Lucas because George was the director. He could have told him, "I need you to emote more. I need you to emote something. You're making me feel like you don't care."
Or I need you to stop whining, bitch.
You know what this is, right? This is the writing side of it. Yes. Once I put my lines down, you know, it's not up to me how they get read.
How they are delivered, how my lines are delivered. I just put them down and that's it.
You know how you was feeling when you wrote it, bitch. Tell him that's how you was feeling.
Yeah, but the director's got to approve it. You don't like my script? You fucking write it then. And that's what happened. He starts writing. Next thing you know, now I need you to.
Jar Jar Binks?
I don't need you to emote. No, I will never have a Jar Jar Binks.
No, I'm saying you said now he started writing, so that's when you get Jar Jar Binks. It wasn't somebody like you that wrote Jar Jar Binks.
Fuck no.
Too many yes men in Hollywood.
Exactly. You gotta tell these guys.
You need to hire the direct edition. We'll tell you no.
We'll tell you,
We have no problem saying no.
What are you trying to tell
Hey,
us
can
with
I
this
quit?
movie?
Like, no, bitch.
You like you really want an answer to that?
Can I quit? Did y'all hear George Miller said he's not directing any more Mad Max films?
I thought he was.
Because he came out and said he was complaining about how difficult it was to shoot in Australia because it rained and then they had to take 27 months off because of that rain, that storm.
What the hell are you in Australia?
No.
That's for the desert.
No.
There's not desert anywhere else?
No, that was a garbled interview.
Okay.
He does want to. He's trying to. Okay, that was a completely garbled interview. I was in New York, and it was so noisy, and the journalist was asking me questions on the red carpet. She completely got the wrong fragments of information that were just not true. I said no, another Mad Max will not be next, and then she took that to mean I never wanted to make another Mad Max. It won't necessarily be next, but I have 2 more stories. He wants to tell 2 more Mad Max stories. He wants to do 2 more movies.
What are you going to tell him? George Miller is...
But what he said was his next movie is not...
It's not going to be Mad Max.
Yes.
Okay.
He said she just misinterpreted it on the red carpet. Because I read that. He said that after Fury Road came out. He said he wants to tell 2 more stories. He had an idea for 2 more stories.
Looking back like I'm going to do something. Doing that, man.
I can't trust you, darkies. Y'all have no soul.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, so Boy and the Beast is supposed to come out February 19th.
Okay.
And that's part of Funimation's line.
Yeah.
Because they brought Dragon Ball Z to theaters.
Yeah.
And that's part of their line of trying to bring more anime to U.S. theaters.
Yep.
So AMC has it slated for February 19th. So I definitely want to check that out because it's the same director who did Summer Wars.
Now, what is the Boy and the Beast supposed to be about?
Man, I have a soul, bitch.
I'm not so sure.
He heard that.
Apparently. Oh, hey, thanks, man. I guess you did.
He took the soul out of the water.
Apparently. we'll sit it over here.
The Boy and the Beast is about this boy who gets lost in this different realm.
Yeah.
And it's nothing but beast. Kind of like this bear type figure who's a samurai, and this rabbit who's
Wait a minute.
Usagi Jimbo? Are you about to tell me Usagi Jimbo?
It's kind of like that, but he ends up getting lost in that realm as a boy, and he grows up there. So then he comes back to Earth as a realm, and they're trying to keep the two realms from merging.
So it's kind of like the Jungle Book meets what's that book with the where the wild things?
Oh, where the wild things are?
Where the wild things are meets
The Bare Necessity.
The bare necessity.
In a sense, yeah. So George Miller is going to direct. My last one is they've cast Mera for the Aquaman movie. Amber Heard. Did I get that right, or was I asleep?
I think you're right.
It was early.
It's down below.
But I think it's Amber Heard cast as in the Aquaman movie. Are you looking it up, Yusha?
Yeah.
shocking. I'm amazed over here.
Really?
If we were getting paid, I'd say you'd get a raise this week. You get it like a bonus. A bonus on your check this week. You're actually doing your job.
Now, speaking of garbled interviews, a few weeks ago, George Lucas gave an interview where he was talking about he was comparing Disney to white slavery after Star Wars came out, and he was saying that he sold his property to white slaves.
Look at all the stormtroopers.
It's how the stormtroopers always. Well,
White armor.
Actually, I've seen more dark stormtroopers in this than I did in George Lucas' film.
Never lie. Wait, just one more anyway.
Then,
And yes, it is confirmed. Amber Heard will play Mira. Amber Heard.
It's the young version of her.
She don't look like that anymore?
No.
oh, then he came back and Lucas apologized.
Of course he did.
Of course. Bitch, we got $5 billion of your money. We will take that back.
There's a Charlie Rose interview.
You know they told him that we will run Star Wars into the ground. We will give everybody tutus, and Jar Jar Binks will be the next Jedi.
It doesn't matter. Somebody okay that bug.
Yeah.
I know. You know what? I know somebody. One of the people that I normally go to the bar and drink with. She loves Jar Jar Binks. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Drunk when she was.
I told her that she's the only person in the world that loves Jar Jar Binks. Everybody else hates
He released a statement apologizing. I want to clarify my interview. I want to clarify.
I was on the red carpet and there was a lot of noise. She didn't. I
He's
said,
using the George Miller defense. We just gonna call it the George defense from here on out. The George.
It was for the Kennedy Center Honors and conducted prior to the premiere of the film. I misspoke and used a very inappropriate analogy, and for that I apologize.
that's because his black friends came to him and said, what is this supposed to mean?
The direct edition,
Hello.
G. Luke. What you mean, white slavery? My son like going to Disney. What you mean, white slavery? Something you know that we don't know? I've been working with Disney for 40 years, chosen as the custodians of Star Wars because of my great respect for the company and Bob Iger's leadership. Like the cosmic sanitation.
Quit trying to dress it up with just these pretty words. Just tell her what it is. You know what? He told her right the first time. Lights slave.
You would say that. You're bad. Beige bad.
Because look at him. Just running our entertainment world right now. Star Wars.
I don't care what you call it. They got Finn and Monopoly.
So you going to just jump aboard the train because they got fit on the Monopoly board?
You on the map.
Don't take it back now.
Low key me 69 say, where's the rainbow six?
It's on Tuesday.
Low key
Tuesday!
Rainbow Six is on Tuesdays.
Sorry, Loke. We weren't trying to lie to you.
We just didn't update the title.
You so disappointed.
I mean, I can go down later on when I get to the house.
You knew he wanted to throw his laptop to the side now. I wanted to watch Master Juice fall off that roof again.
Because he will do that. He'll do that again.
I was playing. We went to the stage. We walked into this room and I said, wait a minute. Is that a dog? Somebody hear a dog? I turned around and I'm looking back. Somebody hear a dog? I said, no, man, stop. I said, no, I hear a dog. I can hear him barking. No.
You need to take your ass to the hospital.
No, there was a dog.
Oh, okay.
We weren't looking for a dog. We're looking for enemies. He around here searching for a dog.
Hey man, I play Call of Duty. These dogs will run up on you and get you.
You haven't seen a dog in 2 Call of Duty.
It's true.
That's where we lost Wicked at.
When they took the dogs out?
When they took the dogs out, he was good.
Used to love sitting the dogs with you.
No. Anything else? We wrap this up.
Oh,
Shoot.
my nerdgasm. You have to talk about
Oh, damn, we skipped over nerdgasm.
Yes, we did.
My nerdgasm is what I saw on Instagram when the direct edition showed up at Gods and Monsters. I need to know, what about this place, man?
Gods and Monsters. What did you been to Gods and Monsters?
I put it on the spot for us.
Off of International Drive. Me and Wicked, we drove down there. Mrs. Moneypenny wanted some Long John Silver.
Don't act like you ain't want that.
So,
don't act like that.
Mrs. Moneypenny
Don't
wanted
try
Long
to
John
put it
Silver.
on just Miss Moneypenny.
You know you was feeling
you wanted it
You
too.
know you was feeling it.
She initiated this trip, and Wicked said that, yeah, I could use some Long John Silver too.
And what'd you say?
So I went along for the ride.
So you was just driving.
I was just driving.
You didn't get anything in Long John
Driving Miss
Silver.
Moneypenny.
You ain't getting nothing in Long John Silver.
Yeah, piece of chicken, piece of fish. 3 shrimp. Another piece of chicken. Another piece of fish. Some fries. Yeah. Yeah, a little
Maybe
something.
a hush puppy.
No, this ain't that.
How much RAM do we have on this laptop right here? Since I'm dark blue shirt. I mean, I am wearing dark blue shirt.
I'm wearing a light blue shirt or a blue shirt.
Do you know?
Shoot. Hell if I know.
You purchased it.
If you want to donate, how long? That was months ago. You supposed to keep in mind how much RAM I got on the laptop.
Sorry, he just throws around money every once in a while and make us feel like we're not.
You at the laptop? How about you pull up the specs? I don't know how to do that.
That ain't my job. I did my job.
Turn the camera on. He initiated and started the program.
I clicked live stream.
Cue the music.
It's very low RAM. It's basic. I know. Anything else? Any more questions, Loki? Oh, well, Gods and Monsters. We went down to Orlando to check out Gods and Monsters. Of course, we hit up Acme.
Of course.
I had to explain, because we took Baby Mobile and my nephew with us. I had to explain to them. I'm like, hey, when y'all walk in here, it's not going to be like any other comic book shop that you've been to. This is when we got to Acme. I said, so, y'all junior TDE members for the day, so y'all need to keep it cool and keep it kosher. Run up in here. Act like y'all lost your mind, okay?
Cool.
Keep it cool. So Baby Mobile was like, okay, Daddy, I got it. My nephew was like, okay, Uncle Mobile. I was like, all right. We open that door. Wow! Wow!
Completely forgot about the conversation.
Baby Mobile was like, look, Dad, I can run up the aisle. Took off. I was like, hey, come back. What I just told you. So they were just like, look at all the toys, look at all the figures, look at all the stuff they ain't never seen before. But back to Gods and Monsters. After we went to Acme, we went to after we went to Acme, we went over to Gods and Monsters because Jushin had told us about it. We went in there. It was. It's actually a nice place. It's a large venue, enormous venue in the mall. I thought they would have more comic books, like back issues, but they don't. Mostly they have is like graphic novels. It's mostly a collectible.
Okay.
A collectible adventure. They have tons of statues, tons of action figures.
That's what I like.
Tons of any genre that you can think of. Horror,
Genre was a lot.
the horror and Harry Potter. They had a lot of wands and stuff like that. They had a lot of
You should have grabbed
statues.
one of them wands and raised it up to this.
He wasn't dead at that time. Alan Rickman hadn't passed away at that time. And then if I would have did it anyway, they would have been looking for me. Like,
you don't put that magic on him.
You put that bad juju on him.
They had some Gundam figures.
Okay.
They had a lot of those.
Shawnee would like that.
They had some anime figures, a couple of T-shirts, nice Funko Pop area. The one thing that Baby Mobile, who's in his Naruto stage still, so he wanted this Naruto. He was riding on the Nine Tails, and Sasuke was riding on the snake, and it was $50. So it was that big.
What?
I kid you not. And Miss Moneypenny backed me up on this. You know she gonna tell you if I'm lying. It was that big. It was that big. $50.
You should have told him I go on eBay find it.
So he asked could he have it, and I said no. And he was like, well,
tell him he can have it as a graduation present.
yeah. So he said he wanted it. I said, you save up half, I'll put another half. Sheesh. The end of that conversation.
Yeah, he was done with that. He's like, shit, I can do something else than 25.
Now they also had like a video game tournament going on, so it was
You ain't bringing
real loud. No, it was a Street Fighter. They were playing Street Fighter.
I was just kidding.
Guilty Gear. They were playing Marvel vs. Capcom, and I think Mortal Kombat. And they build themselves up. I think they just put comics on there for the graphic novel because their tagline was Gods and Monsters, which was a comics, collectibles, and video game line. So
it's more of a video game line.
It was a nice area.
They have a nice
and
area.
And I'm sorry, they also had pop culture art gallery on their little building as well. I mean, it's not a bad place. I mean, we had fun when we went there. There's so much stuff to look at, especially for the first time I've been there. And I also liked how where you had the cash register where you checked out at.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like you were checking out of Arkham Asylum. It was like bars,
okay.
like bars, and it was a little window that you check out on, and then you had like wanted posters on the side and police briefings like on the wall and stuff like that. So it was really a cool aspect of it. I really enjoyed that part of it. And even like moving down.
So you just wanted to get your comic section up. Yeah.
I mean, the stuff they had, it even said like last week's comics. It was stuff from weeks and weeks ago. So, I mean, their graphic novel section is nice. But their single comic, like their weekly comic, I think they probably made just order subscription based. Whoever has a pull there, and whatever they order, that's what they get in. Because I didn't see any back issues besides what was hanging off of the wall. New this week, last week, for kid-friendly titles. And that's all they had. So if you ever down in Orlando off of International Drive, I think it was, I'd definitely check out that. I'd go back definitely. Gods and Monsters.
So I'm still working on this Hulk Buster, and when I get it, I'm just gonna do the whole show with like the box sitting somewhere, and I ain't talking. Anytime you ask me something, I'm just pointing at the Hulk Buster.
How you still working on the Hulk Buster? I thought it was. It's already out, isn't it?
It's supposed to come out this year.
So how are you working on it? What you got left on?
The whole amount.
Oh. Is it even coming in?
I'm getting it straight from Sideshow.
Oh. Oh, so you ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah.
He gonna get that.
You thought you ain't think that.
That'd be good.
It's all wrong.
Yes.
Oh man, I have an account.
All right.
Take a little bit out of the check. Well, when I say a little bit, it's a lot of bit. Oh, another bill.
Post stacks? 3 stacks? It's 8. Really? Really? So is that your most expensive comic purchase?
It will be.
It will be once it's complete. I don't think I got up to 8 yet.
I know I have.
Because the Hulk, the Red Hulk was 3 or 4.
I don't think I got up to 3 or 4 either.
The mixed Macintosh and Xbox PlayStation 4.
Well, you shouldn't not with anything that's in here.
Now maybe combined.
Well, combined, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they were 75 a piece.
Yeah, that better not be anything on any of these shelves of 8 or 4. Because all I'm gonna say is they got you.
Anything in here was 8. No.
Not the Green Arrow?
No. Yeah.
Now, if you had something in here the size of this stool, this here,
That was 8.
then you got about 4 or something like that.
All right. Nergasm?
I gave you mine. And you had to talk about it because I haven't been there.
It's a nice place. So when y'all go down to Megaton, I definitely stop by.
Yeah. I can't believe Miss Myers Penny don't want to go down.
I'm still trying to figure it.
So where?
Next time.
Might wait till she go to sleep. Put it in the car.
I ain't going to no car, Hannibal.
Hey, help you up.
Sure, I bring all my drinks to this and then come back to this house. Pick up a candy drink. Get a special drink to Tammy.
No, dude, don't drink that milk.
Pick up the wrong.
He'd be looking like that penguin we saw today.
Put the food in the fridge.
Where your phone? Let me see.
Oh man, you don't got Bill Cosby.
Oh wait. Oh, you can't do it on there. You need your headphones. This your work phone?
That's my phone.
You got a new phone,
All
Man, this is so fresh and so clean.
right, if that's all, you guys, thank you for checking us out. Be sure to tune in Tuesdays and back here on Fridays.
Don't you stream on Saturdays?
I try to stream, but I haven't been able to. I've been trying to finish it up.
Yeah, because I've been trying to
This
stream
guy's
too.
so busy. Ooh,
I am. I'm so busy trying to get out the TDE brand. Trying to put TDE on the map. I think this year it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen this year.
Mm-hmm.
But be sure to check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Flipboard, and back here on Twitch TV. Until then, see you guys next time.
Yep.
Peace.
Peace. Deuces.
he ain't ready once again.
I just had to turn the volume up.
Oh, okay.
They got a sequel to Cloverfield.
I saw that everybody was talking about how surprised they were that he showed up with it.
He snuck it in into what movie it was. I think they said it was The Forest or something like that, or no, he snuck it into 13 Hours.
Oh, and then $50 away.